What's up, people? It is Friday morning. Just gonna give you a review on my 2019 Softail Deluxe with the 124 fuel Moto low compression big bore kit. It has the zippers Redshift 468 cam kit, S&S. I think it came with S&S lifters, high performance lifters, push rods. It's got 5.5 high flow injectors, D&D fatcat 2-in-1, tuned with the powervision, and it's got I also, while I had the heads off, we installed Woods Night Prowler valve springs in case I want to do a bigger cam in the future. Heads I left stock, so essentially it's a stage 3. Let's see what I got. So stage 3 big bore kit. Shout out the fuel Moto. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, baby. Craziness. There's craziness out here on the Harley. So yeah, I did this build myself. Just so you know, there's a lot of instructional videos on YouTube. I have some experience with I'm an oil burner mechanic, HVAC mechanic. I've had dirt bikes since I was 14. I've been taking motors apart and working on cars and doing all kinds of, getting my hands dirty for a long time. 4-stroke dirt bike repairs, rebuilds, top ends. You know, my family, my father was a cop, and we didn't have a lot of money back then, so he had these, this might date me, so I'm 44 right now, still a kid, but I'm 44 years young. So what's up? Yeah, so my father, we didn't have a lot of money, and so he would commute to New York City, and he would have these old beater cars, you know, like the seats were all duct tape, Datsun 210, I mean rot boxes, because he wouldn't want to take a nice car to the city. Plus I don't think we had money, so he'd always have to keep these things going. So I used to sit on a bucket, you know, and just help him. So that's how I was always exposed to that type of stuff, and I thank God for that, because it's helped me throughout my life. And thank God for my father. He's a good father. He's still alive here, my dad. But he showed me a lot, and it saved me a lot of money. So what we got here? We'll do a second gear burn. I'll show you the power of this bad boy. Maybe we'll go for a third gear. Second. This thing makes 100. Here we go. So we'll do a third gear burn. Ready? Whoa! 120, no problem. I'm in 5th gear. Oh, come on, baby. Alright, so got a lot of power. You hear this thing? 6th gear. We just hold it out. Whoa! 110, baby. Alright, so yeah, no, so it's got some power. Like I said, for Harley riders, you drop this thing down into 5th, roll on it, watch that speedo. Whoa! Right up there. So you would even technically, you could drop it into 4th. You're still not, revved out here. In any case, so Yeah, so this thing, you know, the Redshift 468 cam is a broad power, you know, makes broad power, makes good torque. So to the rear wheel of this bike, made 118.5 horsepower, and I actually at 5,200 RPMs. So that's right there, you know, that's not over revving to get that power up. It made peak horsepower. You know, sometimes you'll see on the dyno, you got to rev these Harleys to 6 grand, and then your torque is way down when you're making that power. That's not what you want. Now at 5,200, yeah, my torque is falling off a little bit on the dyno, but as you can see, right on, let's just do this, you know, it's a third gear, right? I'm fully pulling power at 5,200. I'm not, the motor hasn't flattened out at all. So what I was going to tell you is, so broad power, 140 foot-pounds of torque to the rear wheel, my friends. That's good. I mean, for this is not an aggressive, a really aggressive cam compared to some of the other, the M4 Woods M408, or some of the bigger lift and duration Reaper, fueling Reaper camshafts. It wants to go fast. Yeah, so that's a lot of power, a lot of torque, man, and that's what you want, you know, on these bikes. You want that, be able to drop that gear on the highway, right? Drop a gear like that and let it go. That's what you want. So when these cars are in a rush to go nowhere and try to wipe you out here, these sons of guns. Any case, yeah, so I'm happy with the build. I did it myself. I don't, like I said, I don't recommend, if you don't know anything about anything, trying to rip your Harley apart. You know, take it down to the guys at Fuel Moto, or you know, have a professional do your build. But Fuel Moto, who I bought everything but the cam kit from, they were great, you know, with technical assistance, always answer the phone, always answer my questions. They set me up with a base map before I had it tuned. What are you, 5th gear here? So, yeah, you can hold this thing. Listen to this motor. I mean, this thing is nasty. That's at 4 grand. 4 grand, man. You know, it's nasty. It's like a different motorcycle. I'm happy I did the build because, you know, riding this thing now is just, you know, a shitload of fun compared to what it was like with the 107. So like I said, this is the 124 10 3/4 compression kit. Comes with Wiseco pistons, black edition, Fuel Moto 124 cylinders, rings, gaskets, Cometic race gaskets. Like I said, I named everything I did. What am I in, 4th gear? Yeah, it runs good. You see 280 engine temp. That'll get a little hotter on a hotter day. I actually measured the oil temperature. I have the stock oil pump in here. If you got money, I don't think it would hurt to do a fueling or an S&S oil pump. Supposedly the motor will run a little bit cooler. You move, dual scavenge, move more oil, less friction. But they're expensive oil pumps, my friends. This is, you know, building your Harley is no cheap. This is not cheap, you know, by any stretch. You know, I don't know what I spent, a couple of, you know, the exhaust was 1,000, the thing was 400, the kit was another 1,000, you know, the time, but what I was going to tell you is I'm very happy with it. So really, this bike is got a lot of torque. It's got great power, and I got no complaints. I'll be getting off in just a second to show you what the cylinders look like. They got a nice little stamp on them. You can tell they're not stock. I'm gonna hit the 7-Eleven here to get some Red Bull or coffee. There's a police station up here. But yeah, today is it's the 3rd of July, so everybody be safe tomorrow. You know, don't light quarter sticks of dynamite in your hand and throw them. You know, when you got the pineapples and the super blockbusters and stuff, all my people nationwide, step away from that fuse. Want to keep our fingers so you could drop the clutch. You know what I mean? Got to drop that clutch, man, and you need your fingers to drop the clutch. And we don't want to blow ourselves up with the fireworks this year. A couple of family members got them. I'll be watching some and maybe lighting some. Shoot, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna pull up. We got some Red Bull here. I'll give you a quick show of the motor. Turn it off, let it cool off. 286. I think that oil temperature is only over 200 degrees when I actually measured it with a thermocouple right through the dipstick here. But I'll give you a little thing. This is how it sounds idling. Am I in neutral? Here you are. So the cam is mild, normal valve train noise, not very noisy. You get the FM stamp on the side of these jugs. These are my 124 cylinders. You got the powervision. You got all kinds of gauges on there. Up, it went into. I have that sensor on, so I forget what it's called. It's the idle sensor. When you the engine temp, the head temp goes over 280 or something degrees. Everybody, all these Harley people, you know what I'm talking about. It shuts the rear cylinder off and turns it into an air pump, cool the motor. So like I said, I use the I like these round style air filters. I know a lot of you guys like that turn forward and shoot, do whatever you want, but you need a high flow air filter when you're doing stage 2 or 3 or even 1, stage 1. See, I got this because originally I just did the cam. I just did the bolt-in zippers cam, and for me it's never enough. I might do this motor over again one day with a higher compression 124 with a bigger cam, you know, and I might I'll work the heads, and then it could probably make 150 horsepower and 150 or 60 foot-pounds. But the D&D 2-into-1. I got a new thing coming, Screaming Eagle only. They make a 128 stage 3 badge and a 117 badge. Now the motor's a 124. It's not a 128, but it's not a 117. It's not a stage 4. It's a stage 3 because I didn't do the heads. So I'm gonna put the badge as a 117 stage 3 to show that, you know, it's bigger than stock, but it's really a 124. Anyway, just clean these white walls up. You gotta admit, this is a beautiful bike. Only thing Harley did for me was they put the crash bars on for me, and they gave, ooh, is this wax? Oh, forgot to get a little wax off that bad boy. They put the crash bars on for me, and they gave me a windshield. with the purchase. My buddy at Harley, it's my 1, 2, 3, this is my 4th Harley Davidson new, buying brand new. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace.